Hey guys, what's up? I don't know if I told you guys earlier on today, but earlier on this week, but my school started back up for me. College, I'm a sophomore in college now, and school started back up for me at the beginning of this week on Monday, and so I'm going to be a lot busier than I was in the summer. I know it's hard to believe because I really didn't do much in the summer. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about a very interesting experience I had in a class today. I'm a pre-vet major, so I take a lot of, I'm going to be taking a lot of animal classes, and today was my first animal science class. Now, I'm not a queasy person. I'm not one person to back up from anything. Not much grosses me out, In terms of sheep and goats and stuff, my family, we used to butcher, sheep and goats and sell their meat to friends and family. And so I'm not a very squeamish person. But today, I had an interesting experience doing for animal science. And so we kicked it off. First of all, it's hot. It's hot as hell over here where I live. And it is ridiculous. It's a hands-on class. So everyone is real gung-ho over there about getting your hands onto the dirtiest animal possible. So we started off learning about the sheep. They wanted me to wrestle a sheep to the ground and stick my fingers into its mouth and tell everyone how old it was. And so I did it, and I got through it. But I'm sure it wasn't a very pleasant experience for the sheep. It was really upset with me afterwards, and eventually I had to just put down one sheep to go to another one. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but I got her done, and I was one of the last people to get it done. And so anyway, we move on to the cattle afterwards. Now we had to to herd the cattle. We had to differentiate which ones were dark and which ones were light. Okay, so about this time, I realized I'm the only black person in the class. Everyone else is about 100 other kids, and they're all white. And so all of them have had some kind of experience on their own farms. I'd have nothing, except that what I talked about earlier. And so this one girl just takes charge. She's dressed in her fancy, look at me girly clothes, and she just takes charge and does, like a boss, herds all these cows by herself pretty much. And I'm just standing out there thinking, oh god, I'm the only black person out here and I don't know how to do nothing. I don't want to make a scene of myself. There was one Asian guy, but after the whole cow thing, he just left. He just couldn't do it anymore. He just rage quit on us. And so I like the cows and I like the sheep. That's kind of stuff I could get used to. I don't know if I hope I can get better at it, of course. But then we went to the pigs, and the pigs were the last stop. I really hated that. Pigs are gross. I mean, everybody knows, pigs are gross, But they're not gross if you don't, if you keep them in a clean area. But these pigs were kept in the filthiest of areas. There was also I don't know what to call it, like a pig lady. She kept the pigs up, I guess. She was walking around barefoot in the pee and the crap and the dirt of the pigs like it was nothing, like it was just, I wouldn't even do that in mud. And I saw her walking around in the pig feces and everything. I was like, oh, that's why they chose her to take care of the pigs. I mean, she literally related to these animals. We had to pick them up, no matter what you're doing to a pig. If you're petting it, if you're feeding it, or if you're giving it a shot, it is squealing at the top of its lungs like you're stabbing it. And so it sounded like the demon's nest or something like that when we walked in there. They were screaming and they were hollering, and when you picked them up, they were pissing all over you. And it really was an unforgivable experience. Most likely because I will have to go back and do it again next week. But also because I had to measure every part of the animal's body besides its private parts. And we all had to do that as a group. So guys, that's basically what I did today. It really got me to thinking, I plan to be a vet, and so I will have to deal with all these kinds of animals in the near future. And I was really happy, you know, about dealing with rest of the livestock and everything. The pigs are going to be a downfall for me. I really do not like those animals. It's like they are built just to bitch. That's all they do. They just squeal and cry, and it really makes me upset. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this upload. Nice little triple kill for the end, for the game-winning kill. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of the video play out, believe it or not. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, and I will see you next time.